Bro, welcome YouTube. I can hardly believe it, but I looked at my analytics and things are starting to pick up again. It's not like it was exactly back in 2024 after the I submitted the Mary Oliver poem, but it's starting to pick up. And yes, I did submit that poem in a different configuration. But just the idea that YouTube was doing stuff for small creators and what it's doing is absolutely unbelievable. But I got errands to run, I got somewhere to be. I thought I'd make use of another video. I'm sounding a little better. In some other ways, I got even more symptoms with my cold, just a little more sneezing, but nothing too bad. It seems like ever since I left work, it's not as bad. It's really dry in there, but I should probably monitor the humidity. And I think someone did report it's pretty dry. But yeah, it's just absolutely unbelievable, guys. And the guy's name is Dante. I forgot his last name, but it's Dante. So I thought I would remember without any issues. Dante London, actually, but I don't try to think so hard. Yeah, this is my intersection here. It's amazing how much traffic just appears. Ever notice that when you're trying to go somewhere, then there's all the traffic. So I don't know what y'all think of me trying to drive into a video here. It's not that's a hazard or anything. It's just is it listenable? So my analytics, I got I think like 100 more subscribers, or maybe more. It was more than that, I think, in a short amount of time. Before that, I was kind of losing some, but it started picking up again. And I'm not saying necessarily it's all because of this, but I did gain some subscribers because of this format here. I know what I'm good at. It's probably not actually this, but I'm still gonna try. Guys, it's trying to get on YouTube. If it's not this format, it's another one. But you got to find what's working, and what's working right now. I tell you, got to try it. It's what Dante London's putting out there. Trust me, if you don't want to listen to me, listen to him. And then the hashtags are respect. I know YouTube could be another one. I don't know if that's one that he mentioned. And then it's I keep forgetting subscribe. And this just never mind. It's YouTube, subscribe, respect, and life. And the YouTube isn't actually one that he recommended, but I've seen another person that was in his venue did use the YouTube hashtag. And it's just so many, I don't know if hashtags are what make all this work, but I just want to follow directions and do what the man says. He said record at 60 frames. I'm doing it. I don't even want to do that per se. I'm going to try it for a little bit just to make sure the quality's there. And he's not all into the quality either per se. He's just use your phone, make it as simple as possible, and you should actually notice a difference. I mean, even with a personality like mine, I'm not easily excited about anything, okay? I swear, Publishing Clearinghouse could come to my house, knock on my door, and I just point and put that stuff over by the cat food. I don't even have a cat, okay? But I've fantasized about just being chill about even really good moments in life that would come my way. Not to not appreciate them, but just to be able to like hold your drink and not spill it all over. Well, even now though, I am kind of spilling my drink a little bit on purpose. I'm like, I know it's hard to listen to someone who's not excited. I know that, so I've got to display that excitement that's so deep. I've got to pull it out somehow. I know my phone's shaking all over the place. My phone's being excited for me, okay? It's like shaking in the wind, so to speak. We've already kind of been shaken like a leaf in the wind with our lives going all over the place as it is, you know? So I guess if we want to shake that way, we can do that, or we can find something to demonstrate some excitement about. YouTube is making it easier for smaller creators, and I'm still within the small realm. I know I probably have more subscribers than you. I don't really honestly know how many of those are listening, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could have 100 subscribers. I could be envying your channel right now just because, okay? It's the small channel is the people that I listen to often. Yes, I listen to some that are bigger, but the thing is YouTube is helping out this all. I mean, I don't think they're like searching out the small people per se and targeting them for success, but they are making it easier. I don't know I don't know much about algorithm, but I know if you make YouTube by saying YouTube, make your title something like what this guy, I just said his name before. I'm so excited. I know it's Don something. I can't even think of his name. See, this is why I have to remain calm, is when I get excited, my brain just explodes. And this is splattering all over my car right now. I want to say Don London. I forgot the second part of his first name. But you know what I mean. Look him up. I already said his name earlier. You're gonna find what you need to do. You can copy his titles. You can copy my titles. It doesn't matter. And you can copy his basic way that he comes across. You got to get your stuff on YouTube. It's like, oh my gosh. It's not a time to be messing around. I know people like to sharpen their axe before they cut down the tree. If you can manage to do that in a few minutes, or spend a day, if you really honestly have to do that, then go ahead. But time's a wasting. Get your stuff on YouTube. Don't waste too much time trying to figure out the technique. I mean, fine if you feel you must do that. Spend a minimal amount of time, but press record and get your stuff out there. His recommendation is 20-minute YouTube video with 15 minutes. He literally says, put your phone about this far from your face and press record and start record. And of course, start recording. I don't even know if he'd recommend this lavalier. I mean, the simpler the better, but I do like a good lavalier. A good little lapel mic. I think I sound a little better that way. We don't have time to really dial everything in. Start submitting your YouTube videos and then get it dialed in later. I know there's kind of a getting ahead of the curve is important, but right now getting ahead of the curve is starting to get used to the camera being in front of you, getting used to talking to people on YouTube. It's time to do this thing and get it out there. We've wasted enough time. I'm glad I do have some experience talking to the camera, talking to my phone. I do have some, but I'm not that polished, you can tell. And I encourage you to don't waste any more time. I can hardly believe it, but I should have been more excited last year, guys. When I was getting thousands of subscribers, I kind of took it in stride. Excuse me. I could have been riding the wave then, but I didn't. I did congratulate my subscribers. I did all that. But instead of being excited about it, I just kind of like, cool. And maybe there's a time to be excited, and it's now. There's a wave to be rode. Let's get on it. Let's ride it. Let's see where it takes us. This means submitting a video every day, spinning in front of your steering wheel, and spinning on your iPhone, your Android, your Pixel, whatever that model is. I don't think Windows has a phone, do they? I don't know. Maybe they do. Guys, gals, it's time to get ourselves out there. I can hardly believe it, guys. I know I'm mimicking some of his stuff, but I'm more than happy to do it. It's like he gave full permission, and I can't mimic what this guy does. I don't even come close, but I'm coming closer than you are. If you're not putting your stuff out there, I'm coming closer than you are, so you better watch out. I mean, yeah, I'd be holding like hundreds of dollars in my hand. I don't like to be flashy like that. But for one video, I could do it. For one video, would you be willing to do that? If people want to see the proof. Guys, it's time to put your stuff out there. There's no more time for wasting. He's not afraid to repeat every video every day with a slight change in nuance, a slight different angle that he's coming at it from. We need to stop being worried about repeating ourselves, and in fact, purposely repeat yourself every freaking day. Guys, this is enough wasting time. You didn't encourage anyone to do anything unreasonable, like quit your job and see where it goes. Keep your job. He said, life is not a joke. Keep your job. That's basically his YouTube title. Life is not a joke. Don't quit your job. Keep doing what you're doing, but make time and make a place for YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube channel or an account with YouTube, make one. Download YouTube Studio and follow your analytics. I mean, don't follow it so close where you're glued on it and trying to figure out how to react. You don't need to react. You need to respond with appropriate corresponding action to what's at hand right now. What kind of trend is currently at a high level of success, or at least it will give you a chance. And that is putting out YouTube videos, copying his titles, my titles, if you don't know where to go. I tried to remember his name. The short name would be Don London, but I forgot his first name. It's not Don, but it's really close to that. I want to say Donovan, but that's not it. But I already mentioned it earlier in the video. Go back and listen to me again. Guys, I'm so quick on the draw. I looked at his YouTube. It's like, fine, I'll remember that name. And then you see I'm kind of all over the place. You could do better than all you'd have to do is write some notes. And you could put your video out there with the hashtags that were recommended, with the titles that were recommended, because he did in fact say, copy my titles. He doesn't care. He wants you to. YouTube is easy for the small person right now. It's easy. You'll at least get more views. I mean, there's no promises of immediate success, but there isn't. You could try this for a year and you should get something. If you did this solid for a year and you didn't get anything, even if it was you making a fool out of yourself on YouTube for a freaking year straight, something's really more wrong than I can possibly imagine, because there's tons of stuff wrong with me, and I got over 18K subscribers right now. Okay? Put your stuff out there. Maybe you could have a slightly separate venue from this, but don't decide not to do this venue too. Decide right now that you're going to do this. Okay? It's really important to me that some of people that are subscribed to me take notice of this. I'm being as serious as I can be. I'm not a pumped up individual. I like ASMR and keeping myself calm, keeping myself cool, keeping myself collected. And here I am doing my best to keep myself together, telling you that you need to put yourself out there, because it's not a time not to ride the wave. Guys, we've got to ride the wave of success. There's not a better time right now on YouTube, okay? There's not a better time. It's not going to get any easier than this, I don't think. And I just don't want you to miss out on the opportunity that is ahead of you. You're going to get more views than you think. If you don't think you can get any views, guess again. You can get some views. I know you can look at my videos. There's lots with no views, pretty much. But there are some. Some do better than others. And I'm not letting it stop me, because I know if I keep hammering away every day, I know instinctively that at least one of these videos is going to catch on. I probably didn't follow directions exactly on some of the videos. I'm very poor at following directions. If you just listen, put the phone approximately this far away so they can see your face, get a nice headshot, try to use the better quality camera that you have, and record at 60 frames per second. If you really hate that so much, do a lower frame rate. That's fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. That wouldn't be following his directions. But he even said, though, if you don't have the latest, greatest smart device, use what you got. He did say that. It's time to stop messing around. If you're a gamer, I don't want to really point my fingers at anyone, but you have the know-how, you have the technical skills to put yourself out on YouTube. Maybe you've put yourself out there on some other platform like TikTok. It's time to try YouTube. It is a very popular, trending platform right now, and these success stories are off the charts. You may think I'm just being gullible, but I'm not just being gullible. And if I am, it's good that I am right now, because I have something to do with my time. And I've already seen some level of success because I have 18K plus subscribers and growing. The other day I said it was going down a little bit. No, now it's in the plus category of how many subscribers I have. Whatever you want to attribute it to, it doesn't even have to be this venue per se, but I believe it is in part. It is in part me deciding I'm going to put myself out there every day. Of course, if I put myself out there every day, I'm going to have more watch hours, going to have more subscribers. It doesn't matter if it's just 1 or 2 or 3 subscribers or 100, or if you find yourself, oh my God, you got like 1,000 more subscribers, what's going on? And yes, that has happened to me. The only difference between me and some of you is you don't freaking try to put yourself out there. And I know why you don't, but that's got to change. And if you're willing to do it, you could have a second income. You could have your side hustle working for you. Like what's that kind of income called that keeps rolling in even when you're not doing as much? You can have that kind of residual. You can have that kind of residual income, and instead of stopping, you can actually keep going and let it snowball and let it snowball, and you can have the compound effect of your labor. You could be spitting in the microphone right now like I am. Come on, guys. I know, because I'm the least excited person there is. So I'm riding my own wave here, and I'm telling you, you can ride your own wave. You don't have to ride mine. I've got nothing for you other than the encouragement that you are very capable. You can do this. You can do it better than me. Most people with any people skills at all can figure out a slightly better approach than this, especially women, to be honest. I've seen them do YouTube videos, and it's like, dang, you're good. You have what it takes to like tailor what needs to be said to make a little more like decorum into the video so it's more relatable. Guys, I've arrived at my destination. I've already drilled this whole spiel into your head. Yes or no? Have I done it? You need to get yourself out on YouTube. There just really isn't a whole lot of other choice. I know, of course, there is. You could just decide not to do it, but why would you want to do that when there's this opportunity, this awesome opportunity to ride a wave? You have nothing to lose but some pride, maybe. It's like, oh, look at this guy on YouTube, or look at this gal on YouTube, and I've got my ride, the person I came to pick up. So let me end the video. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you. Remember to put yourself out there.